So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as we have started with the modeling of this particular locomotive engine, so let's continue with the modeling part of it. So let's model this first. So for that, let's go into the side view over here and let's take a box. So let's take a box over here. So just push this box a bit up, scale it, and just push it up over here. So convert to editable poly, and let's add one loop over here, one loop over here. Go into this polygons and let's extrude it further till it goes inside. So select the vertices and just push that out more. So if you see this over here, it's going to be in this manner. So now what I'm going to do over here is like, again I will take one box over here. So if you want, you can just duplicate this or take a copy of this box over here. So make a copy of this box and let's just push this up till here and go into the vertices. Just push this till here and select this, put one swift loop over here, select this polygon onto the top, select this and just click extrude. So once you're done, you can just shift it in this way and drag this till the end. That's it. Alright. So we need to create this kind of steps over here. For that, what we'll be doing is like, let's take a line tool over here. So take a line over here, drag one line over here. So duplicate this line a bit back. So just duplicate this line till here. So select this line over here, go into the side view, push it up, select this, push this line, push it up over here, select this, drag it a bit down, select this. So go into rendering, enable in viewport, make it rectangular and reduce its length and width over here, make it less. So same thing, rectangular, enable it viewport, make it less. So you just check it out, 0.6 and 0.84. So let's make it as 0.6 and 0.84 over here. Again select this and let's make a copy of it. So now what I can do over here is like, I'll take a box over here. Let's take a box. So activate this auto grid and take a box over here. Just push it up. So just rotate it. Push that up. So scale it. And can increase, decrease the length of it. Can go into this, set it as a local, copy it, and make one more copy of it. Alright. So let's assign the material. Whatever material you want to assign, you can just assign that accordingly. So now again I will go into this. I will go into this affect pivot only, center to object, and let's duplicate this, make it as view. So just rotate it, make it straight. So just drag this over here. So just push it up and make a copy of it. So as many copies you want to make, you can make the multiple copies over here. You can just save your file. Oops. Crashed. Let's open it again, not a problem. Alright, so first let's save as this file over here on the desktop. Select this and make few copies of it. So once you're done with this, let's take a copy of it, drag it over here, push it up. So open the reference over here. So let's take a copy of it. That's it. So save your file again. So now again we need to take a duplicate of this stuff. So let's take a copy of it. Just push it up over here. So if you want, we can just select this and you can just push it more further. Select this and push it more further. So select this all and rotate a bit. So select this again and just push it till here. So let's again go into the side view and you need to adjust it over here. Alright. So save your file again. So you need to keep on saving the files. Now the next thing what we'll be doing over here is like we need to create this stuff over here. For that, let's take extended primitives. You can take a capsule over here. If you want a capsule, you can just take a capsule over here and let's rotate it in 90 degree over here and let's just push it over here. So if you want to make it more smaller, you can make it more smaller over here and let's try to fit it over here at the right place. Alright. So we can go into this and reduce its radius, and if you want you can just increase its height a bit and just push it up. So convert to editable poly. So let's convert this to editable poly. Let's go into this swift loop over here, here and here. So let's select the edges, ring it and control and click on the polygons over here and we have extrude option. Let's go into this and reduce its extrude over here. Again go into this, ring it, control and click on the polygons and again extrude this stuff. So that can be achieved over here in this way. So let's make a duplicate of this. Let's make a duplicate of this. And before we go with this duplication, make one more duplicate. So you can reduce the size of it a bit and push it. So what I can do over here is like I can select its polygons over here. So let's select a polygon and let's just extrude a bit, not much, a bit. So let's go onto the top view over here, scale it and reduce the size. So how we are going to manage this over here is like, let's take again a line tool over here. Let's take a line tool. And let's make this as radial, and you can just push it inside if you want. So select this line, you can just select a line which you have drawn right from the top view, enable in renderer, enable in viewport, and push the line up. So select this vertices, and we have a fillet option over here. You can give a bit of fillet to it. Alright, so let's again go into this, select this all, and let's give this texture. That's it. So now if you see this, we have just achieved this stuff over here. Alright, so let's save your file. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.